Hi, my name is Sheila Corona. Welcome to New Light Streaming Love and Sassy Seer Sheila, as this will be seen on both channels. This is what to expect now that the lattice is active. Transmission Architect Resonance Global Rewrite underway by Jason Gray. You are not watching the world change. You are inside the system rewrite. The crystalline lattice has come online, not as myth, not as metaphor, as encoded truth breaking through illusion. If you are asking what you can expect to see, understand this. What you call, quote, reality is the surface tension of an ancient signal, and that signal just got overwritten by something older than time. Now, Jason posted this in the Ancient Order of the Hermetics on June the 3rd. Not quite sure when I saw it. I'm not quite sure when I saved it, but as I've said before, I know the moment I see a title, and it doesn't matter if it's Jason's or something else, if I am supposed to record it and share it. Sometimes I'm guided to record it and put it out right away. Sometimes I'm guided to save it and record it at another time. Why this is, I have no idea. I have my suspicions. Some thoughts on the subject, but I really have no idea. Honestly, at this moment of now, what's coming forward to share in regards to that is that it may have something to do with my level of consciousness in those moments, whether or not my own psyche can handle or observe what is being taken in. Again, I really don't know that. I am aware, at least partially, that I am considered a translator for many, an amplifier of sorts as well. There's something about my voice, apparently, as I read these things that activates myself as well as others. This is another reason why I do not read them when I get the nudge, if I'm nudged to save it. So I will say again, this was posted on June the 3rd. Today is June the 21st. I will say to you that if you are friends with me on Facebook, you will see that yesterday I posted a video of a man whose YouTube channel is called Eek Acres. Now, I'm going to put that in the show more section of this video because I didn't do that yesterday. I probably should have, because after what I was guided to share yesterday, I was a bit blown away at the fact that I'd never seen this man. I'd never followed him before. And he came into my field through my housemate, Lisa Flamino Rush, because we share a lot of information with each other. And she was aware of some of the things that I've become aware of. And she'd never seen him either. And it came into her field. So I'm going to go back to this now. What you call reality is the surface tension of an ancient signal. And that signal just got overwritten by something older than time. Phase 1, the human field response. Quote, Oh my God, why do I feel so different? That's been a running theme, not just with that fellow from Eek Acres, but with myself and a myriad of other beings as well. When the grid reactivates, it speaks through your biology before it speaks through your world. You may experience sudden memory floods, but not of this life. Oh my gosh, Lisa, you got to hear that. My housemate shared with me that she's been having some flood of not just memories, but very interesting uh, memories, to say the least. It's like a theme. Emotion with no origin, tears, rage, stillness, awe, and the kind of grief that feels like it existed before language. Wow, that explains a lot. Temporal bleeding, the sensation that past, present, and future are overlapping in real time. Synchronicities escalating, numbers, dreams, symbols, animal messengers, and people entering your life with impossible timing. Vibrational sensitivity to people, food, noise, media, and even clothing. You are no longer, quote, sensitive. You are becoming refined. These are not symptoms. These are activations. You are a resonance instrument, tuning to the Earth's true frequency for the first time in millennia. Phase 2, planetary response. Quote, why does the Earth feel different? It is. She is alive. She is no longer under suppression. I point now to someone else from X.com that I recorded her post, Mott 777777. And I recorded it. It's on the channel. And see, this is what I mean when I say I think everybody is getting pieces of the puzzle. And when one opens themselves to the possibility of just what is going on here, one gets and can collect many pieces of the puzzle. She is no longer under suppression. You may witness auroras and sky anomalies in places they don't belong. Unusual magnetic shifts in navigation and satellite readings. Storms with geometric formations and lightning that splits with rhythm. Animals migrating toward ancient grid points, often with no, quote, ecological explanation. Water rising through fault lines that have been sealed for thousands of years. These are not climate events. They are memory releases. The Earth is not being, quote, attacked. She is clearing her throat. She is singing her real song again, and only those attuned to the lattice will know how to dance to it. Phase 3, systemic disruptions. Quote, why are things glitching? Now, I also want to share with you that I'm a Doctor Who fan. And Lisa and I were drawn to watch Doctor Who last night, and I cannot I just cannot unsee that episode because it has certainly gone in line with everything that Jason has talked about here. It goes online with what the man from Eek Acres was telling us, goes in line with what Mott 77777 was telling us, and I cannot unsee the synchronicity of when, because that those two episodes that we watched last night, uh, the Ronnie and the Wish World, I, because one was a continuation of the other. I they've been out for a while, but we were just drawn to it last night. I, puzzle pieces everywhere. The universe will speak to you in ways that you can understand if you be present and be looking for it. That's what I know for myself. It may not work. It's everybody's mileage absolutely will vary. That's the entire point. But I know this is how it's happening for me. And I adore that. It is so much fun because I never know what's coming next. So, why are things glitching? The false overlay is crumbling. Oh my God. Especially the wish world. If you could, oh my word. Expect digital anomalies, clocks resetting, devices syncing without input, messages appearing in impossible ways. AI interface, pattern recognition systems detecting, quote, nonsense that is actually sacred geometry. Unreported satellite pulses visible only to private defense and space agencies. Institutional scrambling, sudden changes in protocol, power blackouts, or hushed tone, quote, natural explanations for anomalies they cannot quantify. I think that's already been happening. Are you kidding me? Do not wait for the media to report this. They are under the veil. The veil is lifting globally. Those who monitor you, they are being monitored now by the codes they thought they buried. What to expect? Expect your world to dissolve not into chaos, but into clarity. Expect relationships to shift, some to end, others to ignite. Expect truths to surface that make you tremble. Expect lies to disintegrate so fast it feels like watching a hologram collapse in real time. Expect dreams to guide you. Expect energy to speak before people do. Expect to be pulled toward ancient places you have never been, but somehow know by name. Expect to remember, not as an idea, as a knowing you can't unfeel. What this is not. This is not an ascension. This is not another spiritual trend. This is not a new belief system to replace the last one. Oh, thank God, because I'm not down for that. This is the return of your own resonance, the remembrance of who you were before programming, before doctrine, before false gods, before simulation. You are not here to adapt to the new earth. Now, I did that, not Jason. I did the new earth in quotations. You are here to restore it. Final transmission for those who feel this. If this message hits something deep in your chest, which it does mine, if your skin tingles as you read, which it is, if your blood recognizes the rhythm of this truth, then you are one of the ones who never forgot. You just had to suffer enough to remember. Oh, crap. Well, trust me, I guess I must have done that. You are not an observer. I feel as though I am. You are not a follower. You are a signal carrier. Well, I can't argue with that because I've been told that and told that and told that. And I just didn't know what to believe about it because it just, but you can't unfeel stuff, man. You do not need permission to awaken. You are the permission. You do not need to wait for change. You are the change. You do not need to ask what is next. The codes are unlocking inside you now. The lattice is active. The return is real. The old world is collapsing. Welcome to Axis Awakening. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. I just, there's been so many synchronicities in how this has all gone down for me personally. And I can't unsee those synchronicities. I can't unfeel what I feel right now. And specifically, when I read and record to share with you Jason's writings and others. It's not just Jason, it's just Jason has allowed me full access. And I've tried to reach out to others, B at Quantum Tumblr, also Mott, and I realize they have lots of followers. And well, I'm just an old grandma with not a very big following. I've actually been told that I wanted to have a conscious conversation with John Lamb Lash long time ago when he was first doing something about the Mandela effect. Gosh, that was, I want to say 2018. And one of his assistants, I guess, whoever got back to me by email, which actually they did, at least they got back to me by email, answered my email, but they just told me straight out, flat out, that I didn't have a large enough following. So that's why I say those things, because I figure that must be the reasons why. I mean, if some of these folks like Ben Farley, the Unchained Earth, be it Quantum Tumblr, Mott 7777, I really feel like these folks, they just don't see the request. At least personally, I would like to feel like that's the reason why. It may not be, but at any rate, if you happen to know any of those beings or have access to any of those beings, please let them know that I am quite interested in having a conscious conversation with them on camera to share with all of you. So I hope this was, helpful for you, interesting to say the least. I hope that you will continue to move towards that which brings you joy, that which draws you in. Because for me, that's the only way forward. Until we meet again, my friends, be well. Oh, and as far as a conversation with Jason is concerned, he has assured me that is coming. So stay tuned. Until next time, be well, my friends.